Mr. Marques, not just to touch on the ABSA Premiership, Swallows is currently in 6th place, 5 points behind leading Sundowns. So what would constitute a good season for your team?
With regards to Moroka Swallows at this stage and the position that we lie in at the current moment, I think the most important part are the points on the log and not the position that we're in, because the points you can't take away, positions fluctuate, so it's not. This is not a sprint, it's a race. There's still many things to achieve, lots of points to play for, and we're only halfway through the season. So at this stage, I'm not too concerned about the position. With regards to what would be a successful season for us, obviously finishing the top 8 would be our priority, and finish as high as we can. You know, once you're in the top 8, we aim to finish 2nd, 1st, 3rd. As long as we're in there, that's what we want to do.
What are your thoughts on the 2014 World Cup draws, and who do you think is showing a lot of potential at this stage?
I thought there was some interesting draws there. The most interesting for me was the fact that France, in my opinion, was once again protected in the group that they're playing. I think there seems to be a pattern with France at this stage. Portugal had an interesting draw playing against Ghana and Germany. That's going to be an interesting group. So those are the 2 groups that really stand out for me. But yeah, a lot of interest from those 2 groups.
Bafana won't be in Brazil next year. Do you feel that they're on the right path under Gordon Igesund?
There's no doubt that he's the right man for the job. He's on the right track. We can see results. I know Gordon's working in the right direction. I know what he's aiming to do. Unfortunately, we as coaches in the PSL need to give him that support. We need to broaden the talent in our country. If Gordon has to be successful in the job, in the position that he's in, the talent pool has to be bigger. I think at this stage the pool in our country is not big enough to give him the support that he deserves. But Gordon is definitely on the right track.
You have a habit of taking your jacket off and throwing it away every time your team scores. What is the significance of this?
It's an interesting question. It's just an emotional outburst from my side. I think it's all the stress, all the negativity that surrounds us all the time, and it's the build-up to the game, and it's like a pressure cooker. You know, if you take a pressure cooker and the pressure keeps building, and if you don't release a bit of the pressure, the lid will blow up. So when my jacket flies, it's just me releasing the emotional, the pressure from the game.